Hi everyone, welcome to my past YouTube channel. Want to win by the boys tonight? Last night, I should say. Um, Interesting. Got off to a slow start. Didn't help that we're playing on 4 days. Adelaide fought hard. I think because they play like that, they can be a more of a um, kind of way that you just know they can. And there's the thing, when you're as good as what they are, you can produce about 3 quarters worth of footy, and I think they are. I look at it and I go, wow, 2 quarters, 3 quarter, I think that we got to a 17-point margin, and I thought if we could get a go before 3 quarter time, it gives us some momentum and we'll run away with the game, and we're 29 points in front, so we should realistically be further in front. I did say 35, but we won by 24. So it's only like 11 points off from the one I thought, but I just thought it was a gust win. Win and done. Kicked a great goal, and I was really happy with him. I'm not so happy the way we played in the first 2 quarters. I just knew we would come back, and I think that tends to be the trend of the game. So, that's for me. One thing I am concerned of. Didn't play well, but we still win. So I think now we have a look. 5 things are there, and I thought we just did enough. Now I know that there's footy kids the Sydney versus Giants game on Thursday night, so I would like to say it's up the stadium. I'm gonna say Sydney. No, not Sydney. I mean GWS. So I'm gonna go for the Giants against the Swans. Sydney are a young rebuilding team. I don't think Buddy Frank will play. I think that's going to hurt Sydney a lot. And I think by that's how we're going to do it. So that's how we handle that. Geelong versus Port. I'm going to have to say part of it. There's not a lot of question marks on them. I just feel how far can they go? Can they do better than what Geelong has done? So I think that's the reason why I say there's question marks on them. But we still got one more thing to do before we wrote for Adelaide as flag favourites. Obviously, that they might be top 4 and go all the way, but anything it can change in a hurry. We haven't played Port Adelaide yet, so that is interesting itself. North Melbourne versus Brisbane Lions. It says it's at One Sun Arena, but I think it's changed in Queensland. Up at the Gabba or Metricon Stadium. So now they have changed it due to certain games not being able to, or well, might be down in Darwin, maybe. But North Melbourne versus Brisbane Lions, I'm going to have to say Brisbane Lions to me. They're not a good team, North Melbourne. I think pardon me. I think they're showing that they're too far off to be a top 8 team. I think they need to rebuild, and that's all I'm gonna have to say. Um, before I get to Melbourne versus Collingwood, I'll leave that to last. Only because I'll talk about more about my team as much as possible. Something I like doing, but I know Melbourne Collingwood would have been next. I'll go Fremantle versus Carlton. Now, I think in this game, Carlton have shown they can play good footy, but they can, under the last 11 games or more, they conceded more than like 5 goals in a quarter, or they can't stop the trot. Now, I think that's a concern, but I also think that is a major worry as well. So I think with that, Fremantle look good against Collingwood. They look good again. Hawthorn, I have to say Fremantle until Carlton starts showing the consistency. So I'm going to say Fremantle on that basis. Now, St Kilda versus Adelaide. Well, I have to say, if there's only a chance that Adelaide can get a win, it's probably against St Kilda. But I have to say St Kilda, only because they're playing better footy. And yeah, I just think now that St Kilda can go to Southern now. That's St Kilda's playing Essendon. Sorry, I've got the wrong ones. St Kilda versus Essendon. I'm gonna say St Kilda. So I just think now they're playing a lot better. And yeah, I think St Kilda should get the job done. Yeah. Western Bulldogs versus Adelaide. I'm gonna have to say no. So I picked St Kilda against Essendon and Western Bulldogs versus Adelaide. I'm gonna have to say Western Bulldogs. This is a chance for them to really get going. So I just think Bulldogs should win based on St Kilda's a better team than Essendon at the moment. Coming off a short break. And I think Western Bulldogs should be fresh. They did well against Port Adelaide, and I think they'll get the job done. West Coast Eagles versus Hawthorn down in Perth. Now, I'm going to say the West Coast Eagles playing better footy. Hawthorn aren't as good at the moment. That's all I'm going to say. The team I know Hawthorn have been West Coast, but Kennedy firing makes it better for good teams to play. Richmond versus Gold Coast. Have to say Richmond, to be honest. I can't see they had a bad game, Richmond, in the last quarter. Missed some. Oh, I say they didn't score in the last quarter, but they missed some goals that, that they got off to a slow start and they came back. Just think if they play good quarters against Gold Coast, they should win and win comfortably. But I think that will be a close game. So, Melbourne versus Collingwood. I'm going to say Collingwood, based on we're in good form, coming off the 4-day break, will be fresh. Melbourne did beat North Melbourne. After all, North Melbourne are a good team. Harley Bennell doesn't play. That gives a chance like Collingwood. A big chance of winning, but if he does play, it's a different story. But I'm still going to say Collingwood, no matter what. Based on what we did against Adelaide, Lyndon Dunn kicked the goal. We played for a young kid, Broomhead, first game back. I was at that game 2 years ago when he broke his leg after trying to kick the footy and went into the post. It was a nasty injury, and it was good to see him back. So that's why I'm going to say Collingwood for me. Starting to play some young kids, and I think we will. Darcy Moore will come back inside. I hope they leave Lyndon Dunn in there. Or they might manage him, who knows. But I will go on about the team as much as possible. So, Giants, for me, I think the first game, I did pick Gold Coast against Essendon for tonight. And I just want to say, Collingwood will hit their form. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to have your notifications. See ya.